not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm not your genuine love respect, and my content is not for everyone. No, it isn't shade on me, goddamn. My content might ask, okay, it's not. There's no need to fight the enemy, but don't do that to yourself. Why would you do that to your shoulder? Now you gotta go to the doctor. Oh, poor Boogie Woogie. Why would you do that to your phone? You stupid as fuck. No, it's straight through me because my kindness is not everybody, and I may not entertain you, but somebody else will somewhere else. Not over here. Turn your fucking notification, or matter of fact, unfollow me, dumbass. It's a trait on me. You watch me, give me the motherfucking evil eye. Hello, make it make sense, ma'am, sir. Because my content is not for everyone. No, it's a trait of no, it's not. Mm-mm. To the genuine ones with no misintentions, I truly hope that you continue to find peace within, regardless to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. Never give up on yourself, and I say that respectfully. Never allow someone to discourage you because you want to choose you. That fear within, that curiosity at the end of the day. You know what they said about the cat, but never allow it to humble you, to discourage you. Allow yourself to show up to be somebody that you want to be. Yourself, authentic. It's within you. You know that gift that God gave you that you can truly tap into? It was never for likes and views. How they try to humiliate you. They laugh at you, whatever the case may be. But that energy is different when it comes to growth and maturing. It was never for likes and views because that unconditional love allows you to feel that you can truly heal one day. Keeping it real. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. It's not. To the genuine ones, just because someone gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey, never give up on yourself. No, it's a trait over me. My content might that's okay. Entertainment purposes only. No, it's a trait over me. When you a female or whatever the case may be, even a dude. It's straight though for me. And they thought you was gonna be the fool. No, listen, I didn't decide to be a test dummy. No, it's a straight though for me. You ever decide to say you wanted to go get your motherfucking eyebrows done or whatever the case may be, and the person that you normally go to on a regular, they wasn't there and all that. You know what I'm saying? And you say, you know what? I got shit to do. Let me go somewhere new. No, it's a straight though for me. You either go to the barber shop or you go get it waxed at the spot or whatever the case may be. So this one particular time, you say, you know what? Let me put my hands and trust into this barber, whatever the case may be. You get there, you introduce yourself. Hey, how you doing? Don't fuck me up. No, Evan Trey goes me. That's my motherfucking name. Don't fuck me up. So you telling the motherfucker, listen, do me a favor. Just clean around the motherfucker. Just don't touch. Don't touch. Don't touch. Clean around. Just clean around. Thank you. Yeah, I got y'all. I'm a professional at this. This motherfucker take the motherfucking clippers and shit. First of all, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm cleaning. All right. You ever had somebody walk over to like another barber or somebody that work in the shop or whatever case and be? You in good hands. You in good hands. You ever try to get your words together and say to yourself, I didn't fucking ask you. No, it's a straight over me. I'm at fear right now because I don't know what the fuck about to happen. What the fuck I'm going to see in the next 5 fucking minutes. I just want to stay like this. This motherfucker gonna come now. This nigga got the motherfucking thing. Cleaning it with the alcohol and shit. You dirty. You a dirty bitch. You a hairy bitch too. What the fuck, you hairy bitch? Alright. Fuck you too. This motherfucker taking the blade or whatever, start cleaning this shit. And like when you feel somebody doing too much or whatever the case may be, you trying to figure out your mental health. Like, I know I'm not bugging because they just felt like that motherfucker just did a little bit too much they was supposed to. Like, First of all, sir, ma'am, whoever the fuck you are, what the fuck you are, it's trained off of me. I don't mean no disrespect. It's trained off of me. I don't know what the fuck going on right now. I ain't signed up for this bullshit. You know, wait. Now I ain't looking at you. By the time when you sat in the chair, you giving me a problem. No, I did not. I said do your job right. Clean around. Don't cut nothing. This motherfucker didn't touch your shit no more than 2 seconds. And you ain't got no motherfucking eyebrow. It's a joke over me. You know when you realize you're inside of a certain conversation today? First of all, I got a hot date tonight. And it's our first date. It's not gonna happen. I swear it's not gonna fucking happen. I didn't sign up for this beauty passion shit. No, I did not. I didn't sign up to be the test dummy today. I swear I didn't. Now you walking around like a fucking mannequin with no motherfucking belly eyebrows now. And you can't even help me grow this shit back in less than an hour. No, ever checked on me. You ever try to put a Band-Aid on your eyebrow and realize you can't wild out? No, ever checked on me. That shit don't stay. It don't. You know how sweaty you get on your face? Especially in the summertime. Bitch, I wasn't trying to catch case. No, that's what it says over me. How this motherfucker looking at you like, damn, I need light. You realizing you need light after you done fucked me up? It's the train of thought for me. Like, how do you not understand and cope with the fact that I never understood this shit nowadays? When you go to the barbershop, like, how many fucking lights do you fucking possibly fucking need at the end of the day if you've been in this profession for so many motherfucking years? You did it on the block, you did it in beauty school, or whatever the case may be, whatever the fucking school you went to. It's a train of thought for me. How much fucking light do you need? You got the fucking ring light, then you got the actual light, then bitch you got the sunlight beaming this bitch because that shit is really bright. Now that's a trick on me, especially when you buy the motherfucking window. How much light do you need? Hello? I didn't sign up for this bullshit. So you know what? This one particular time or whatever the case may be, you say, you know what? Let me do something different. My day one is out of town or whatever the case may be, and I just need my little eyebrows done. You know, like when it comes to your eyebrows, it's very specific. Like, don't do too much. I need to see these bitches. No, and the Trey told me I don't want to walk around this bitch like a mannequin. I said what I said. This motherfucker, you call your regular person, they out of town, and you ask them, do they have any recommendations? You know, when you have a day one person that you go to, they not trying to give you recommendations. You know, they trying to make sure that you go back to them and you just need to fucking wait. And they kind of explain to you, I don't want you in nobody else's hands because I know you. And when you realize in the day, you shouldn't abuse that conversation because you should have listened at the end of the day. It's a way to go for me. So you decide to say, you know what, I'm going to step on a leap of faith. You didn't pray this time. No, you just said, you know what, I'm going to go about my day. I didn't put it in God's hands this day. No. I said, don't hurt me. No, Evan checked on me. My feelings. Evan checked on me. So you get to the place or whatever the case may be. I Googled you. I see you got a lot of reviews. Everybody's talking about you around town. Me not feeling good today. What the fuck does that mean? And you start so much you're not feeling fucking good like after you fucking start abusing me? No, it's a trade off of me. The pain and fucking suffering, bitch, that shit. Hey, no, for me. You ever got waxed? No, it's really trade off of me. So you tell this motherfucker like, listen, bitch gonna say hairy eyebrows. Ooh. Let me tell you something about what these motherfuckers do. They get a little too fucking carried away when you got eyebrows like this. No, it's they fantastic, Tay. Oh, I got you. I'm going to clean you up real good. I got you. I've been doing this. I got you. Listen, this is specific instructions. Don't cut the eyebrows off. I just want you to clean. Like, clean. Don't touch the eyebrows. You ever told somebody, don't touch the eyebrows? You start calling the people in the store Y'all don't speak English. I don't mean no disrespect. But can you tell them in their language what I just said? Because my phone is dead right now, and I can't comprehend right now what the fuck going on and how they translate this shit. No, for real, for real. I want to be on the same page. You good, you good. You in good hands. You in good hands. You in good hands. Oh, okay. All right. You know, like when they put that mirror in your face, boom. No. I said clean. Don't touch the eyebrows. They should just did it, no bitch. I just saw it for the show. I swear to God. Oh, you gay girl. I think I took a little bit too much off. You do need bushy eyebrows. I'm sorry. No, that's what you said to me. Because it's like, damn. You ever realize when you didn't put it in God's hands and you just said you hurt your own feelings because you didn't listen to your neighbor? He said next time wait, and that's what I'm going to just do. Wait. I'm not aging of respect that my content is not for everybody. I may not be entertaining to you, but my content is not for you, and that's okay. Always be yourself with no malicious, and I say it respectfully. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hater. What about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a hater. What about you? Where I start? The unconditional love is different. They try to dim your light, but God truly made it more bright. You know, balancing the smile they can relate to, going within. They wanted to confuse you when it come to your reality. They didn't want you to understand your existence. But God should allow you to pay attention because God gave you balance. I may talk about God a whole lot, but one thing God wasn't doing was steering me in the wrong direction. The energy is different when it comes to confidence. It didn't matter about my tax bracket, and I say that respectfully. I had folks in the background try to humble me. No one spoke right there, but I wasn't trying to reject me. They wanted me to be somebody I truly wasn't, a mental patient, trying to get me locked up, put me in a psych board, but I wasn't trying to get discouraged. Hold on 1 second. Let alone discouraged. Because I found confidence. The ain't just different. Being your authentic self. Stepping on a faith. That ain't just different. You gonna have good days, bad days, misunderstanding days. Who doesn't? You ain't trying to hurt nobody. Didn't have to create a hate train. Never had jealousy, envy in your vein. That ain't just different. We ain't the same. It wasn't more so like tic-tac-toe. Hold on 1 second. It was more so like, hold on 1 second. God gave you a crown, and the world goes around. Thankful for another day, balancing a smile. I wanna say thank you, God. I wanna say thank you, God, for allowing me to see. That ain't just different. When they couldn't relate to me, I wasn't trying to fit in. When they tried to humble me, I overcame that storm. They would never understand my reflection. Going within, being authentic. It wasn't hard at the end of the day. Wearing the mask, nah. That ain't just different. It was just confidence. Something that you prayed for when you least expected. It was always within you. Having that blueprint from God, because God was never for sale when God was keeping it real. God protecting your mental health when it comes to your heart. They would never understand why God didn't discourage you when God truly shows you why you overcame that testimony that day. You married, you're worthy. Stepping on a faith. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. When someone threatens your life that nobody's going to believe you, never give up on yourself. And I say that respectfully. Folks will try to create a hate train towards you. You know, gang stalking is real, especially when you're not doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing or fame. When God is leading you at the end of the day, never get discouraged, and I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Regardless who's in the background trying to make me homeless, rob me mentally, physically, spiritually, or financially, I put it in God's hands. And I ain't got to wish bad on you good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day when you threaten my life. Even when you project spell work towards me, giving me the evil eye. And one thing I didn't have to do was lie. And one thing I wasn't running from was my past. The energy is different, we ain't the same. Didn't matter my pockets that day. That vocabulary is different when it comes to growth and maturing. The unconditional love is different. When God sends the right people into your life, it's going to always be an even exchange. I pour into you, you pour into me with no malicious intentions. It was never no hate or animosity. It was never competition because we was never competing. Elevation hits different when the right folks is at your table. It wasn't sneak dissing, kicking the next person down with malicious intentions. It's like about their free will. Hold on one second. We hold them comprehend the same. And especially when you're passing through your reality today, that energy is different. Becoming the man and woman that you are, that confidence is different. The unconditional love allows you to feel that. Hold on one second. I made mistakes in my journey, but I'm willing to choose me to overcome. Hold on one second, not losing me on the day. Thanking God for fixing my crime was never for likes and views of cloud chasing. Never had hate in my vein. And even if I did, I know how to respect my neighbor's name. Never looked at my neighbor like competition. We ain't the same. God was never for sale. God was never for likes and views of cloud chasing, let alone gang stalking or projecting spell work towards folks, especially innocent people that knew how to respect their neighbor because you couldn't weather a storm to stay in your lane. Wanted to make someone uncomfortable because you wanted to project a monster to be unhealthy. Even when they got lost in their words, God gave them doubts that you couldn't relate to. Was gone within unconditional love. Talking about you at peace with yourself, but trying to disturb the next person's peace at the end of the day because you don't understand their vocabulary, being a self. You try to destiny swipe with somebody, energy harvesting off someone's energy, hacking their devices, gang stalking them, talking about you was keeping it real. You at peace with yourself to try to make someone mentally ill, trying to paint somebody to be the villain in your story, all because they understood unconditional love, something you can relate to was gone within. I don't care who don't believe me. I don't live in fear. And I say that respectfully. Especially to a straight. I never had hate in my vein regardless of what I was ever going through. I overflow a person's cup. Regardless if they try to shortchange me or not at the end of the day, when it comes my path, because I don't live my reality today. Because God actually protected my mental health only because I was far from a crash out. A storm that you'd understand how I weathered. The unconditional love allowed me to see. Since you can relate to why I went within. When you do spell work at me in a toxic way to dim my light. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm not aging respect. And my content is not for everyone. I don't live in fear. Good day, bad day, or a misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. How folks will try to humiliate you, gang stalk you, try to ruin your reputation, do things in the background trying to paint you out to be somebody you truly not when you never signed up for someone's one-sided ass contract. How someone will blackmail you and act like they had conversations with you just to try to humiliate you. To send certain individuals on your For You page and try to antagonize you and send you subliminals and stuff like that, all because of the fact they want you to get discouraged and dim your light. How this type of stuff actually happens when it comes to gang stalking. They want you to be a crash out so bad. But weather in the storm, they come relate to how true love can truly last. And it was never for likes if it's a cloud chasing, because that inner healing is internal. And his actions speak louder than words. It wasn't wearing a mask to pretend. I don't gang stalk people. I don't hack people's devices. I don't project spell work towards nobody, regardless who's in the background, regardless of your culture, religion, sexual orientation, disability, or age that's trying to blackmail me against me. You say I have potential, but you look at me like competition. What was truly your issue? Sitting there digging up my past, trying to humiliate me, hacking my accounts, let alone my devices, trying to pay me out to be the villain of my story. Can't nobody tell your story better than you, and I say that respectfully, because folks be doing shit for pretending. Likes and views and cloud chasing, regards that conversation I had that day. You don't know behind what actually happened, because God truly revealed the enemy when I least expected for a point like this. Because God was truly already let me know how it's going to happen. Just ain't a thought for me. You ever respected somebody? Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding even when you was going through trauma and pain? when you barely had anything in your stomach, when you barely had a dollar to pay a bill, you actually still knew how to respect somebody. They ain't part of your journey, but one thing that you didn't lose was self. Even days when you almost lost yourself, you still knew how to pour into somebody, showing that they was worthy. You wasn't trying to hurt nobody. They try to ruin your character traits all because of the fact they lack their own faith. Their confidence was built off likes and views and fame and clout chasing. We ain't the same. I'm on my heavenly mother father's God time. That energy is different. We not part time. Especially the real ones. I say that respectfully when you pray to go with it. Loving yourself. That unconditional love is forever. You understand how well of a storm when you come relate to going with it. Heavy the train of thought for me. And I ain't have to get out of character besides speak up for myself. Folks pick and choose who they want to bully, discourage. I don't play with spoken. I say that respectfully. I ain't have to pretend to be somebody I truly wasn't. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Folks have good days, bad days, and misunderstanding days. But I still knew how to respect my name when you couldn't weather a storm. Didn't have hate in my vein. We ain't the same when it comes to being mentally strong. Always be yourself. With no malicious intentions. You got a headache today. I can't see that. You got pain in your body. I can't see that. Either when you go to the doctor can't relate to you. Saying that you good or whatever the case may be, but you swole up inside. Feeling so much pain. Feeling down like damn. And you coming and going. Far from mentally ill. Neighbor throwing spaghetti at you right to left. Saying that you mentally unstable. Or because you're trying every single day regardless of what you're going through. Even when it comes to your hobbies, they will never understand how you was willing to better you. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm far from corny and whack, whatever you said I was that day. I'm just being my authentic self, something that you can relate to. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. I don't run from he say, she say. I can repeat what I said that day. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions when someone says you don't have potential or whatever the case may be. I never signed up for nobody's one-sided ass contract. You can try to paint me out to be delusional, paranoid all day long. God saw everything that you did, and I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself. I don't worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding. When it comes to my creativity, I always worked alone. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Don't tell me you like neighbor. I'm far from a hater, neighbor. We ain't the same. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. And I say that respectfully. How folks would try to paint you out to be the villain in their story. Paying this person, paying that person to project a hate crime towards you or a hate train to bring chaos and confusion in your life to disturb your peace. Got folks antagonizing you. Can't wait for you to get out of character. They throwing sport to see your next move. Trying to see, hold on 1 second, is you truly who you say you are, but you was never wearing the mask. You was far from God's fool. God was fixing your crown. They would never understand that you didn't have to wild out. God maintained your smile. It bothered certain folks' mental health. They try to rob you mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially, but it came to gain stalking you, which was truly keeping it real. Speaking up for yourself when someone threatens your life, that said nobody's going to believe you. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. We ain't the same. I'm far from a hater that didn't run through my vein. When God sends directly into your life, they see you, they hear you, they respect you with no malicious intentions. And I say that respectfully. How folks in the background have you shadow ban, they matter tax bracket, how they pay people to get information on you or whatever the case may be. And when you start to speak the truth and facts, they make sure that you're not in a mindset of, they don't want you to be in a mindset of telling the truth. So they would send confusion spells towards you. They will pray this practitioner, that terror reader, your next door neighbor even, in different tax brackets to, throw spell work at you or whatever the case may be. Because gang stalking is real. Or because usually keeping it real. And I'm going to always be real with myself. And I say that respectfully. Regardless of trying to blackmail me against me. In regards to who from my past had to gather up with this hate train at the end of the day. I sure hope that you find peace within. I really do. You have peace with yourself. Move on with your life. Just like I did. It's the same thought for me. It's funny how folks in the spiritual realm comes to the 3D and then it's like, damn, we can't pretend. Especially when you truly tapped in. That's where they don't want you to be. But enough about that. God reveals all. And I don't worship the devil. They pick and choose who can talk about spirituality. They pick and choose who can talk about God. It's a train of thought for me. If you ain't talk about drama, hurting somebody, kicking someone down, or talking about narcotics, poison the community, you ain't irrelevant when it comes to their tax bracket. We ain't the same. Every community truly not for you, and that's okay. But the right people that truly for you at the end of the day, they ain't got hate in their vein, and they don't gang stalk you, project spell work, hack your devices, trying to destiny swipe with you. They don't have that mindset. They don't. And they don't try to project fear in you either. One thing I don't do is run from my past. That energy is different. And I can repeat what I said. My content is not for everyone. Have a safe year, day, evening, week, and you matter. You worthy. When God sends the right one into your life, they don't look at you like competition. Regardless if they came from poverty or pain or not. They respect you good day, bad day, and misunderstand they with no malicious intentions, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. They act their body weight, not their shoe size. That grown man and woman type of elevation is different. Regardless of what they going through mentally, they know how to respect their neighbor. They know how to stay in their lane when it come to weather in the storm that folks can relate to. At the end of the day, they ain't have to adjust that mindset of kicking the next person down to project the hate train, let alone spiritually attack somebody, gang stalk somebody, destiny swipe with somebody, energy harvest on someone's energy. People don't have that mindset. They say real, recognize real, but it's some around. Folks with a good heart, who would have knew? That ain't just different when it comes to gravity. Folks truly choose to know. Always be yourself and no malicious intentions. I'm nice and I'm respect, and I'm far from my hate. We ain't the same neighbor. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say it respectfully. Today is currently July 24th, 2024. 2025. Now, the check don't be always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Today is the 24th. That's what happens. It went from one day, getting lost in your days, only to find yourself, only because you didn't get discouraged when it comes to your pain. Allowing yourself to step out on faith, pouring into you when they overlooked you. That growth is different when it comes to maturing. Hate butterfly, don't get discouraged. They try to dim your light, but God truly showed you bounds when it comes to your worth. You ain't have to shift or anything, because it wasn't in your vocabulary when it comes to your reflection, becoming your best self vision of yourself. The energy is different, actually pouring into you. You ain't have to sneak revenge on folks who know how to respect you, but speaking up for yourself, you was far from mentally ill, or because you was keeping it real. How folks humiliated you this whole entire time, never not one time that you have to say anything when it came to their lies. They had your devices and try to lie on you, trying to discourage you, but God actually shows you your point of view. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Never give up on yourself because someone said that you didn't have potential. Blossom. You continue to elevate. That smile is truly beautiful. It allowed you to feel the go within while you understand your reflection. That humanity is worthy. When they gave up on you, you chose you. I'm Naya Jen Respect, July 24th, 2025. Start the violence. Peace and respect, your neighbor. Start the violence. Humanity worthy on them. You like go, you neighbor on them. You like, I gotta go. Always be yourself and no intentions. I would never hurt myself, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding. I say that respectfully. You know, when someone threatens your life that nobody's going to believe you, you're not wrong for speaking up for yourself, and I say that respectfully. And especially when individuals have to create a hate train, hack your devices, gang stalk you, project spell towards you, try to energy harvest off your energy, or even try to actually talk with you. You're not wrong for speaking up for yourself, and I say that respectfully. You know, no mother or father or loved one should lose a child or a loved one because someone lacks self-control or discipline. It didn't matter someone's tax bracket. It didn't matter someone's environment coming from poverty and pain or not. And I say that respectfully. Nobody should be robbed mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or even emotionally because of the fact that someone wants to control the narrative of someone's life. And I say that respectfully. Stop the violence. You matter and you are worthy. My content is not for everyone. It's not. To the genuine ones, I hope all is well in your end. And I actually hope that you have a safe remaining day. And protect your energy. You matter and you're worthy. Don't give up on yourself because someone gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. Healing, trauma, and pain is not a race or an overnight process. And I say that respectfully. It's not. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Don't tell me you like neighbor, don't tell me you like neighbor. I gotta go. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and loving yourself is not a crime. And I say that respectfully. Thank you for your time. I don't worship the devil. And when it comes to my creativity, I work alone with my Heavenly Mother, my Heavenly Father, God. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.